watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Glad you're with us tonight. Let's get a look at the Big 7 stories right now. Topping the list, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation apologizing tonight for buzzing your phone so much with those blue alerts. The Bureau had real reason for the alerts, but agents did not know some people were getting bunches of them. TBI got bombarded with complaints today after multiple alert notifications. That's no surprise. You may not even know what a blue alert is. You may never have gotten one before. Now, TBI admits they are not used very often. Agents say they have sent out less than half a dozen since the program was put in place back in 2011. So what happened yesterday? Well, there's no clear answer pointing not to any one mistake, but a variety of potential technical issues.
We understand that people got multiple calls, and some people got none. And we can certainly empathize. Nobody wants to be awakened in the middle of the night. Nobody even wants to have it in the middle of the workday blaring, which is why we try to only use these in the most extreme of circumstances. Some of these are who your provider is. Something as simple as, have you turned your phone off and on? Was it in airport mode and turned off? Or have you traveled from one tower to another?
Overall, the TBI's message to the public, we hear you. So the Bureau tonight says it will continue to, quote, sharpen our system with your feedback. As for the question, what is a blue alert? They are designed to get the word out quickly about criminals who kill or seriously injure law enforcement officers in the line of duty. It uses the same statewide infrastructure as the Amber Alert system. They are put out by the TBI's Criminal Intelligence Unit at the request of a law enforcement agency. The criteria: death or life-threatening injuries, or a missing officer who might be in danger. The suspect poses an imminent threat to public safety. Also, a description of the suspect or vehicle is available. Plus, agencies put the file into a national crime database. 37 states, by the way, have blue alert systems right now in place. Yesterday, there were two blue alerts, one for this man we're going to show you, Samuel Edwards, wanted for shooting a police officer. This happened in Hendersonville. Now, we showed you surveillance pictures from a home near the shooting, catching Edwards on camera with two guns on his way to steal a pickup. Edwards was killed last night in a chase and shootout with Kentucky State Police near Louisville. Today, we learned Edwards was out on bond at the time of the shooting, facing a list of charges out of Putnam County. Now, the officer who was shot, Hendersonville officer Cameron Farrell, has been released from the hospital. The suspect accused in a shooting that prompted the second of those blue alerts was caught early this morning, about 2 miles away from where it happened. You're looking at new pictures of Brown being put into handcuffs. B.J. Brown was wanted for allegedly pulling a gun on an officer from the Aaron, Tennessee Police Department during a traffic stop Monday night. That officer was flown to Nashville for treatment. Brown was already wanted at that point, accused of killing a New Orleans woman that morning. Next on our Big 7 list, another option now that abortion is largely banned here in the state of Tennessee. Tennessee has a safe haven law. It allows a mother the chance to give up their child, but do so safely and confidently rather than, well, confidentially rather than leaving the newborn in a potentially deadly situation. The baby must be surrendered within 14 days of its birth. It must be unharmed, and it must be taken to a designated safe haven like a police or fire station, a hospital, health departments, and similar facilities.
A lot of these times, mothers will give birth to their children at home. They don't even go into a hospital. So we want them to know that their secret is safe. That's why it is our whole basis is around you. Secret, safe place. They're there to keep both mother and baby safe, and they're there to keep their secret.
So far this year, Secret Safe Place has helped care for 3 safely abandoned children. Our next big story has us tracking coronavirus for you tonight. Numbers keep going up. Knox County Health Department reporting 5 new deaths from COVID-19. This brings the death toll to more than 1,400 in Knox County. Also up, hospitalizations, 73 as of Saturday, an increase of 20 from the week before. The health department also reported nearly 700 new cases of the virus last week. Moving along to the Big 7 list for you right now, police still trying to find a missing man now for more than a month. Knoxville police shared with us these pictures of search teams digging through woods and marshy areas near I-40 and Cherry Street, trying to find any sign of Jeremy Stout. That spot was chosen based on a tip sent in to East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers. The teams also looked along First Creek near Magnolia Avenue and Jessamine Street. Police say the searches did not turn up anything related to Stout. Now, we do have some pictures that we've been sharing of Stout, so take a look here. Back in early May, he was supposed to take a Greyhound bus from Cherry Street to the Kingsport area. Stout never got there, and it's not clear if he even got on the bus. Investigators say they fear the worst and are not ruling out foul play. If you have any information that can help investigators, you are asked to leave a tip with the East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers. You can call 865-215-7165. Remember, you can remain anonymous. Our next big story, a shakeup on the airwaves. Tony and Kris from WIVK have parted ways now with the station. Tony Randall and Kris Rochester came to Knoxville nearly 5 years ago in the summer of 2017. The two say it was not their choice to leave, rather they could not reach an agreement on a contract.
It really wasn't our decision. They've told us for a few months we were going to get a new deal done, and pretty much waited to the end of the contract.
At the end of the day, you can do all you can do. We felt very connected to the audience, and I think our success here in a short amount of time shows that.
In 2020, Nielsen Audio Ratings had WIVK in the top performing radio spot for Knoxville. Now, we did reach out to WIVK to get a statement. We have not yet heard back. Rounding out the top 7 for you tonight, another cost going up. If you celebrate Independence Day with fireworks, you'll have to put down more money to light up the sky. That's at least the case at one Lenoir City fireworks shop that we visited today.
The supply is great. The prices, because of freight, have gone up, probably in the 20 to 30% range, unfortunately. And that, of course, has to be passed on to the consumer. And we're very, we hate that. We try to cut it as much as we possibly can. But again, we're trying to sustain a business and to make a living. And that's kind of where we are right now.
We heard the same explanation from Pyro Shows, the La Follette-based company behind huge displays put on by communities. The company tells us prices are up from 20 to 40% because of higher shipping costs. And for those public displays, that might mean a shorter show. City of Knoxville tells us the cost of fireworks for its annual display has gone up nearly 40% over the last 2 years, straining the city's special events budget. However, we're told sponsors are helping to offset this cost increase. And remember, for a full list of fireworks shows happening around East Tennessee this year, head to WAT.com, or you can always open your 6 on Your Side news app. We'll have the details for you there.